Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's really a beautiful morning to be alive. It's like a little after 5. I had trouble sleeping last night. I read a lot, and my friend, he got back home and picked up the boys who were up here visiting for a month, and so it got a little loud. He was watching a program on Vietnam. The TV was up, and yeah, blah blah blah. But anyway, so I finally just got up at like midnight, and I stayed up until like I don't know, about 1:30, then went and laid back down, and boom, next thing I knew, it's like 4 something, and so I did my body rub, and I did my enemas, and it's amazing what lives inside us. Oh God. It's I would call it scary, but it's not. It's actually thrilling, to actually let go, and see what's been stocked up and stored up in your body, clinging on. And so going in and doing an irrigation is like, it's just a healthy choice. And so I know it's weird, but everything about this, seems weird to the unknowing. The ones who know, and they don't get all creepy about it, they're actually jazzed about it, just like me. But, there is a huge, it's just a huge stigma. It's a big stigma. And I think that one of the biggest stigmas that people have about not just urine therapy, but really about most things that would be unorthodox, or extraordinary, unusual, is the fear of losing friends, family, people looking at us like with disdain and disgust because of what we're choosing, because they can't comprehend it. Now, I went through that with so many levels of my life, but I really get it, that one of the biggest stigmas is the judgment call, how we feel about what other people will feel, what they'll think, how they'll treat us, how they'll look at us, how they'll silently judge us. And that's sad, because we'll condition our lives and conform our lives and compartmentalize our lives so that, people look at us favorably and think that what we're doing is righteous and good and all those kind of things. Because once somebody cops an attitude, or gathers some kind of judgment call on us, it's pretty hard to backpedal on that stuff. And so I find it freeing myself. The fact is that people, if you're going to have family, friends, loved ones or whatever, what's that love based on? Is it just because they're family? Because, I realize that my real family, my true brothers and sisters, my brothers from another mother and my sisters from other misters, are my choosing. They're my family. They love me unconditionally. They accept me unconditionally. My family doesn't do that. Former friends don't do that. It's all conditional. As long as, I'm stroking the right keys, everything's melodic. But, you play a sour chord and all of a sudden, show's over, gotta go. You're out of here. And, that's speaks volumes. Because love, if it isn't unconditional, it's not really love. It's an empty word. And that's all it is. And how many empty I love yous have we heard or said in our lives, as to appease somebody, make them feel better. And so we say it and not necessarily even mean it. It's kind of sad. It's kind of a sad statement, but there's a relative truth in all of it. Now, see, I have the capacity, and I know this in my mind and in my heart. I can love everything. I can love everybody. And I can do this unconditionally. But what is the difference is that I don't like a lot of things. I don't like most people. I really just don't even care for them. But that doesn't get in the way of me loving them unconditionally and treating them with kindness and respect. I don't have to like them. That's not a part of the deal. And so people get a lot of this confused. They convolute it too much, and it gets in the way of healthy relationships. Now, I got, I this is great. This is great fun, by the way. I just got introduced to how to do video chat, like through Messenger, I think it is, on the Facebook. And my dear friend Rosalind and I we were on like 5 hours yesterday. It was crazy fun. And it's just like a whole new, I'm sure people have been doing this for a long time, obviously, but it was all new to me. I've never done it. And so I know there's a couple of people that have been trying to connect with me, but I didn't understand. I really didn't. So, my apologies for that. But I'm going to do some reaching out to some people because I just find it, kind of fun. It's crazy cool. And so, yeah, I want to do more of that, like face-to-face chats. It's just so much more personal and and connected. And so, we're sharing and swapping stories and showing each other things, and she's showing me her magic bag, with all of her wonderful things that she's gathered over the years, that have to do with her healing modalities, and the urine therapy, and so yeah, it's pretty cool, cool. Yeah, I'm having fun. So yeah, this morning I feel really, really good. I feel really cleansed. I feel rested, and I'm ready to take on the new day. And um, I love that opportunity. To be able to wake up and see a new dawn break, and be able to take that in and realize I've been given that gift. Here's another day that I get to have to see, what magic and wonder and enlightenment and transformation and joy and beauty and love that I can experience and find and share and gift and give away and all that. It's fun. Life can be really fun if you trust it, if you allow it. It just is. And it's all has to do with what you're thinking about. It's all that. So, if you're dealing with stigmas, your own or others, just consider what those really represent, and see if you can walk away or step back from these harsh judgments, whether they're imposed by others or ourselves. They're harmful either way. And that's just the way that works. So, yesterday, I wrote this piece, and it's called The Biggest Stigma. Funny how that works. And so, yeah, here it is. Yeah. The biggest stigma that we face is losing loved ones without a trace. If you mention that you drink your pee, shock appears before they flee. The biggest stigma was built on lies to hide the cure from public eyes. You drink your own pee? Where is your shame? What are you on? Are you totally lame? So people are brainwashed to treat you like shit because it's disgusting with no benefits. But we must prevail and show the masses a better image with different glasses. To drink your pee, it's plain to see that you're in a minority. And we are. I would say that, of all things considered, I mean, I thought I was in a small percentage when I was a hippie or a vegan, or an Amway salesman, or a single dad raising kids. I mean, I've been in a lot of minorities, but I think this one, I think this one is the marginal line right here. I think urine therapy is probably like one of the, smallest minorities. I don't know. It's all funny to me now at this point because I take it all with a grain of salt, and I can taste that in my pee. So anyway, I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, and marvelous day. I hope love finds its way into your heart and into your experience. And I always look forward to seeing you. I love you dearly. And boom! Hey! You just been loved. Bye-bye.